Well, our next guest is a star in two fields, commercial real estate and football. Roger Staubach founded his own company and is now chairman of the Americas for Jones Lang LaSalle. In football, Staubach won the Heisman Trophy at Navy and led the Dallas Cowboys to their first Super Bowl win. Roger, great to have you with us. What a way to end the show for us.
Well, it's great to be here, Betty.
Okay, so by the way, the Dallas Cowboys lost last night.
They did? I missed that. I checked in last night. I came and turned on the TV in the hotel, and I'm back and forth with my wife on the phone. She's calling, "Did you see that?" And I said, "Yeah, I did see that." She emailed me back and forth, so it was not a good night for the Cowboys.
No, but I'm sure you all, of course, have high hopes for the Super Bowl.
Especially the Redskins made it even worse. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so away from sports, though, we'll get to that in a minute. Commercial real estate. You know, you've made the second part of your career in commercial real estate. I want to get to that first. We're seeing a lot of vacancies still. You know, people are talking about this double dip in the housing market, but we still hear that commercial real estate still has a second shoe to drop. You know, you see shopping vacancies, shopping center vacancies, you see office vacancies. What's going on right now?
Well, the biggest thing is, you know, back a number of years ago, I mean, it seems like yesterday, but it's maybe 2.5, 3 years ago, everything was over leveraged, whether it was a house or even people buying businesses were over leveraging, borrowing money, and then, of course, in real estate, there's not enough equity in a lot of these overpriced properties. So these cap rates that were very low buying properties today, unless you have a lot of equity into them, you've got to refinance them. So there's a lot of troubled real estate out there today.
But are you seeing, though, any areas where they're doing better than others?
Oh, yes.
Like, are we now starting to see some sort of differentiation at all, or no?
There's some areas of the country that are definitely better off than others as far as occupancies coming back. Well, you can look at Washington, D.C., or even Dallas, Texas is in Houston. I was just in Houston the other day. You know, Denver can be hanging in there compared to, say, California or the Midwest is difficult, and Detroit, obviously.
Right, but is it following where we're seeing recoveries in the residential housing market?
There's some recoveries in the residential, and also if you see any kind of job growth, there's those recoveries. But that's where the real issues are. You don't see a lot of job growth, and companies today definitely are financially. They got a lot of cash, but they're not hiring, so they're not taking up more space. So there's still a lot of problems in commercial real estate right now. Okay,
Roger, real quickly, you know, we've been talking a lot on this program about stadiums, new stadiums, particularly for football teams, and the pressure it has caused on teams to raise ticket prices and to make more money because they got to pay for these new stadiums. Give me your take, just so, you know, and we don't have a whole lot of time here. Give me your take on that, though.
Well, it just depends. Each stadium, you know, the Dallas stadium was done with the city of Arlington. It was $325 million bond, and the NFL and Jerry Jones took on the rest of it, which is $1.1 billion. So that stadium is a good public-private partnership, and it'll be paid off. The city will get but the bonds will be paid back. But if you're trying to, you know, have the NFL, you know, have the city pay for the whole stadium, like what's going on maybe in California, it's difficult. So the public-private partnership is got to be fair, and so I think especially the Cowboy Stadium is a good public-private partnership. Okay, all right, we'll have to leave it there, but thanks so much for joining us, Roger Staubach, the Hall of Fame football player.